So this is the entry point for our server. So let me run the server first. So let the server run. So let me explain this first. So this is the import statement for Express. For Express and Mongoose, and these are the route inputs. I'll go to them. So we are creating an app here. So this is the port our app is listening to, port 3000. It's running on port 3000, and this is the database connection. We are connecting to MongoDB. The server is started. So let's see the model. So this is the user model. This is the typical user model. So this user model contains username, password, and email. So these are the things that we're going to store in this model right now. Yep. So the next thing is to-do model. A to-do model is title, description, completed, date created, user ID, and stuff. So this is the model of a to-do. And the next thing is, let's go to the routes. So these are the routes for task. So this is the add to-do route. We are getting the title and description from the request.body. We are doing some validations right here. I'm checking if the title is empty. So title is what to say, it is not optional, it should be required. So that's why I'm checking for title. So then I'm creating an object with the to-do class we just created, and I'm just saving the to-do. So update to do is similar to that. I'm getting title, description is completed, and to do ID. So with this to do ID, I'm going to get the to do. So this user, I'll tell you. So yep, here we are doing some validations. So I'm doing validations for title, I'm doing validations for to do ID, because these two cannot be empty, and I'm sending the errors back if there is any error. So and here I am finding the to do from the database and just updating the to do with this title, description, and it's completed. So yeah, we're doing that, and we are outputting the routes, exporting the routes right here. So this is yep. Show though, yeah, server is running and database is connected. So let's go to user routes right now. So here is the user route. So we are importing Express and bcrypt, and we are importing the user model. Yeah, the secret is used to generate token in bcrypt. So this is the secret we are going to use to generate JWT token. We are using authentication in this app. We are using JWT authentication. So yeah, so let's just go here. We're just getting this is for my purpose, this is for the development purpose. I'm going to remove it really soon. So this is the login route. We're getting the username and password. We're checking if the username or password is empty. If it's empty, we're throwing an error, and we're just getting the user. And we're just saying if the user is not present, I'm just saying username or password is wrong. This is the one. We are actually hashing the password before we are saving it in the database. So yep, so we are comparing it using bcrypt. Bcrypt is the hashing package that we installed from npm. So yeah, we are just comparing the password and the password that is saved inside the database, and if the password is not correct, I'm throwing an error again, and I'm generating a token right here. This JWT is the package that we installed for generating the token. So I'm signing the username inside the token. So when I decrypt the token or decode the token, the username will be present inside that. So the username will be present inside that. So yeah, I'm returning the response right here. So the response contains user ID and username and the token. So, and if there is any error, we are just sending the error statement. So this is the register. It's similar to login. We are getting the username, password, confirm password, and email. So we're just checking all those checking all those validations right here. So we're doing all those things. Am I sending the error back? Actually no, I'm not sending the errors back though. Oh yeah, I am sending the errors back right here. Yes, yep, right here. So yeah, okay, I'm sending the errors right here. So let's go. I'm just encoding the password here using bcrypt. This is the rounds which the password encryption will take place. It will go for 6 rounds, and we are creating the user object, and we are saving the user, and we are returning the saved user. So I'm just exporting the paths here, and let's go to the middleware. So this is the middleware we wrote for authentication. So what we are going to do is, when we issue a token to the client, after that every time the client send a request, it has to send the header, the authorization header with the token. So I'm getting the authorization header right here. I'm checking whether the header is null. So if the header is null, I'm just going to send error saying token not found. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get the token from the header, and I'm just get the username from the token, that is decode the token and get the username from the token, and check whether the user exists. If the user does not exist, I'm going to send back token is not valid. If the user does exist, I'm going to save it in the locals thing. This is like a session storage or something for Node.js, so I'm just going to store it in the session storage so that we can use the user for the rest of the requests. So it's like that. Then I'm exporting the auth. So this is the backend that we have done right now. So in the front end we are using Angular, right? So I'm just going to the to do front end right now. So let's just open it with Visual Studio Code. I'm gonna update it later. Yeah. We are inside our Angular app. So we have let's just go to list of component.ts. So we can give a quick recap of what we have done here. So this is the Angular app that we are going to build right now. So we have created 3 components already: the register component, login component, and the header component. So the execution starts right here in the app component.html. Everything that I'm gonna it's loading actually. So everything that I'm gonna load on the DOM, it's going to display here in this router outlet. Above that, I'm showing the header. So this app header, the thing that will be displayed in the header is right here, header component.html. This is the view of that app header. We are going to display a toolbar from Angular material. I'm using Angular material and Bootstrap for this. So yeah, we are doing that right now. Okay, and this is just the checks. If it's home, I am going to display these icons like view profile or logout icon. But if it's not home, I'm just not going to display these icons right here. So that is the thing. And in the login component.html, we have this simple form for logging in, and in this register component.html, we also have this simple form for logging in. And we are not really assigning these form values to anything. We are going to do it right now. So we did this last time when we are here. So and the thing is, I'm getting the path variable from this observable. So when you subscribe to this event, this router.events returns an observable. So when you're gonna subscribe to this event, so it's gonna give you this router.url every time. It's gonna change. So I'm just checking if it's slash register slash login, and I'm setting this dot home to true or false. Yep. So yeah, let's just start up the development server for Angular. We just start it up right now. So yeah, let the server run. So this is the serve command which actually starts a development server for Angular. So let's just wait. Maybe I'll put some songs in the background. It's taking a while. It is taking a while though. So let's see. So the database that we are hosting right here, it's actually hosted in the cloud. So if I'm gonna open my Chrome right now, I can show you the database that is hosted in the cloud. Actually, is the volume good, or it exceeds? So let's just go to Atlas MongoDB right here. Yeah, this one. So this is the cloud database we are hosting right now. We are using right now. You can just sign up with Google. So yeah. You. Hi Soumya. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Hi. We're just developing a Angular app right now. So yeah, this is the database right here. So yep, this is the database. I can show you the database. Let me go to the collections. You. So this is the database. Sorry, that's not the database. Right here, it's right here. So this is the to-dos. Yep, this is the to-do that we have created already yesterday while testing, and this is the users that we have created. So let's just see if the server run up. No, it's still running. That's weird. It's very slow. Let's just wait for it to run up. At anyone. Yeah, I'll show you once it loads. So I'll show you. Yesterday I developed the back end actually. Today I'm going to do the front end. So yeah. It's still loading. Yeah, unfortunately I did not save the backend video because last video was my first video, so I did not save it. If you want, I can send you the code. It's in GitHub. After this stream, I can put the GitHub links in my profile. You can access the code if you want. me stop the song. Let's just go to the back end, go to the front end code. So let's go to this let's go to maybe register. I'll just do the register first. So I'm just gonna create a folder here called common. This will be common and a file. I'm just gonna create a folder called common here, and I'm going to create a not a folder. No, I'm going to create a new file called maybe user.ts. So this file will map the model, because in TypeScript you have to mention types. Okay, Soumya, okay. I'll let you know when I do that, okay? I'll be posting in Instagram and WhatsApp when I go live. I'll let you know when I do that. Yeah, so that you'll be benefited. Don't worry, I'll let you know. So when I'm using this user.ts in TypeScript, you have to specify types for whatever you're getting, the response or the variables. So we are going to get a type of user response from the server. So we have to mention the type, what the user will contain. So we are just going to create a interface called user right here. So let's just go to a server code. Let's just go to the user model. So we are getting username, password and email of all of type strings. Just do that right here too. Username will be of type string, and password will get this will be of type string, and username, password, and we will be getting email, right? So email will be of type string. So yeah, let's just save it. Let's go to register component.html. Yeah, let's create 4 variables right here. So one is username. We are going to get the username, so it will be string, and we'll be getting a password. It will be string. We'll be having a confirm password field in the form. I'm just creating the form variables right here so that we can get the form values and send it to the server. Username, password, confirm password, and the last one is the email. So yeah, and let me create a method here. So on click register, click register. So I'm just going to console log. Maybe I'll put all this in a. We'll put all this in an object so that it will be easier. Let's just give any type here, because we don't have a type for this. Maybe you can go ahead and create a type for this, but I'm not going to create it. I'm just going to cut it and paste it here. Instead of this, I'm going to give commas. So let's just delete this and instantiate with an empty string right here. So yep, now I'm going to just log the user field, this dot form values. Since this is a class right here, this is a class variable, you have to use this keyword to access it. If you're not going to use it, Angular is gonna complain. So the next thing is we have to go to register component.html. We have to hook up all this input with those form values, right? So this input right here, we can give it a name. This is very important, because when you are using two-way binding in Angular, you have to give a name for every input. So I'm going to give this name as username, and not capital U. I'm going to give this small u, and let's just we have given it a username. Let's just give it ng model. So this is called two-way binding. This ng model right here, let me give it a value, user dot not user form values dot username. So this form values is the one which is right here. So I'm just using this form values dot username to capture this value, right? To capture the value that is written in this input. So this is called two-way binding. This is called two-way binding. This thing is called banana in a box, because this symbol, this is called box and this is called a banana. It's just a phrase that they use to describe this type of typing. So this ng model right here will hook up these values to those values, and it is a two-way binding. So if you're gonna change this value right here, So if I'm gonna put Bharat right here, it is gonna reflect here too. Okay, so I'll show you. So I'm just saving this. Yep, I saved this. So let's just go to here. See, you can see Bharat displayed here. So if I'm gonna delete this and it is BA, let's go to the console. Wait, I have to hook up the button right here. So where is the button? Yeah, here. This is called event binding. You always do on click on HTML, but in Angular everything you just have to remove the on, and you just have to surround it with parentheses so that Angular knows it's Angular way binding. So yeah, we can give the function that we did there, on click register. So yeah, it's gonna be Bharat here. So when I'm gonna delete this and it's only BA, when I click this button, see, it's displayed. The username is BA, right? So yeah, let's just hook up all the values. So I'm just gonna give it a template name. So username here equal to, this is also gonna be ng model. Yep. Well, let's just do this for every input. Just copy this, just put it here. It's a button. No, input is right here. So yep, it's not in password, its name is password. This name is also password, I think. Yes, and this is also password. And let's just paste it here. Let's just click it right here, and these are all gonna be confirm password, right? Yeah, let's go. This is all gonna be confirm password. And email, let's paste this right here, and these things are gonna be, let's just replace these things with email, right? Yep. So now if I save this, go here, type something here, type something here, and I click on register, you will see all those values coming. Okay, confirm password is not confirm pass. Yeah, I just messed up the spelling right here. So just go here, it's not confirm passed, it's confirm password. Just save it, let it reload. Now when I click everything, email, do something, and I click register, yep, you can see all those values getting up here. So we have to send these values to the server. Let's just do the front end validation before that. Actually, Angular material has some good validation, form validation, Angular, right here. There's a thing called mat error right here, so we can actually get that mat error running. So here it is. We can copy this ngf right here. Let's go here, can go to Angular material and see the and get the mat error thingy. So we can go here, let's go to components, let's go to input, let's go to examples. See, this is how we want it to be right here. So yeah, let's go here, let's just copy go to HTML though, let's just copy this mat error right here. Let's just copy this mat error, and let's just put it right here inside this form field. It's not email fault control. We can just get this fully here. So we can just paste the, oh, no, I did not copy that. Wait. Yeah, this right. Yep, this one right here. I'll explain this what this ngf condition does. So yeah, let's paste it. So this name should be replaced by our variable, that is username, that the name that you give right here. Angular will take this name and will bind it to this input value in the template for be used inside the template. So it will check whether this username is invalid. Invalid in the sense, if you're gonna give required right here, so if it's empty, it's invalid. Angular will know that it is invalid. And username is dirty. When username is touched and it is dirty, Dirty in the sense when you're going to type something and when you're going to delete it everything, then it says it's dirty, and username or touch this when you're gonna touch it and come back. So after all these things suffices, this error is gonna be displayed. So this error is username is required. Let's check if it's working right here. So let's go here, let's go to our to do app. Username is required though. Let's just put it, come back, see, username is required. When I type something, it goes away, right? So yeah, nice. So let's just do this for everything. So let's just copy this thing. Email is not required for us. So did I do validations for email in the backend? I don't think so. Let's just let me see real quick. Nope. So email is not required. So let's just do it right here. Just put it right here. This is not username. This is password, and let me add required. So only if you add this required it will work, because it is the only condition that you're adding right here. You can add custom validations if you want, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So if you want to learn more about validation, you can go to the official Angular website. They have a very good documentation on validations. So this is not username, this is confirm password, this is password, and this is confirm password, right? Yep, this is confirm password. So next this is email, and I'm just gonna put it right here. So this right here, it's email, right? Oh no, I'm not gonna validate email, so let's just remove it. Email is not required, so yeah, let's just go and check whether it's working correctly. I'm just gonna remove it. Where is digital component TS? This is annoying. Let's remove it. Yeah, now let's go. Yep, username is working, password is working, confirm password is not working. So let's just see what happened. This is a component.html. What is the name that we gave right here? This is not error, right? Name is confirm password, ngif, confirm password not touched, confirm password is required. Did that right, but why is it not showing? Okay, it's not showing. Maybe something's wrong. Let me see. Password, name is password. Okay. Yeah, the name is confirm password. Do I have any ID? No. It's form values dot confirm password. Nice. Confirm password ng model. Gf confirm password dot invalid. Okay. Let's just put it right here. Confirm password. Confirm password dot invalid. Maybe it will suffice. It's false. Okay. No, it should be true though. Oh, I did not add required right here, so that's why. My bad. Okay, let's save it. It'll work right now. So this works. Yep. So let's just create a service now. I'm going to open another terminal. Okay, cd into desktop, cd into projects, cd into to do /to do front end. Okay. To do front end. Now let's say ng generate service. We're going to create a service, not a component, so I'm giving ng generate service, and I'm going to put it in a separate folder. So I'm going to give services slash. This service is called user service. So ng generate service services slash user. So let's go. We'll put it right here. So let it create the service. I'll tell you what a service is. A service is something which you will use to get the data from the backend or pass data between the components, because you should not pass data directly from a component to a component. That is, you should not call a function from another component to another component. It's a bad practice. If you want to pass data, or if you want to call something from another component, you have to do it through a service, so that there is no dependency between two components, so that's why we will use service. But service is mostly used for getting data from the backend, so we are going to do that with this service. I think the service is created right here, so here it is. The service user.ts. Yep. So I'm going to create another file here called base URL file. I'm gonna call it base url.ts. So in here I'm going to export a const base URL equal to our base URL right now is http:// localhost:3000, right? So why I am doing this is, if you're gonna change your backend URL, or if you're gonna put your backend URL into production, this URL is gonna change. So consider if you're having a 50 services which use HTTP client, or 50 services which get the data from the backend. So you cannot change this base URL everywhere that you use it. So this is good practice. So if you're gonna change the backend URL, you just have to change here. Then it will work in every other service. So you just have to plan accordingly. So that's why I'm doing this. So I'm just exporting this base URL right here. Let's just go to the service right here. Yep. Angular actually provides you, if you have used HTML CSS before, we actually use Ajax queries or Ajax services to get the data from the backend. No, but actually we don't have to use any of that. But the basic thing is Ajax. But Angular already writes that Ajax template for us, and it actually exports a module called HTTP client module. We can just leverage that module. So first, to use that module, we have to import that module in app.module.ts. Let's go to app.module.ts right here. Let's import HTTP client module. Client module right here. Yep. Now save this. Let's go to the service. Let's inject that service right here. So private HTTP client. Okay. Yep. So let's create a method right here. So this method will be like register. We are going to register a user. This will get an object called user. This will be type any, because we do not for a type for this object, because we are going to get confirm password too. So that's why now this will return an observable of user. Observable is nothing but a promise. Like in Angular there is no concept called promise. There is only a concept called observable, and there is the observable in the thing. There are two types of things. One is the subscriber, and another one is the one which is giving the data, emitting the data. So this observable right here, this will emit the data. This data can be subscribed by whoever who is calling this method, so that if this observable changes or this data changes, the function or the component which is getting this data also sees the change, and it gets the data again. So it's like a dynamic change of data, or dynamic detection of what it is doing. I can actually explain you with an example right here. See this right here. This router.events is a observable. It is emitting the data called router.url and URL. So every time this event subscribable observable changes, I am subscribing it, right? So it will also change. So that is called an observable right here. So let's just go to the user.service.ts again. So observable right here. So yep. So I'm gonna return this dot http, because this is a class variable right here, because we are injecting it. So I'm using this dot post. I'm going to specify the type. This post is gonna get post, and I'm going to actually let's put a variable here, private const URL equal to base URL. Let's import the base URL plus users, right? Let's go to the base URL right here. I have to change one thing though. Let's add slash API. Let's go to user service. Let's add base URL slash users, right? Slash users. I think slash users is the correct thing, right? Let's go to server.js. Yeah, it's users. So yeah, and yep, and let's use tick, and let's put URL right here. Dot URL slash. We are sending it to register, and we are sending the body as user. We're just going to destructure the body. I mean, like, we're going to spread this user object, and we're going to send it. That's all. We'll just get the. We cannot put const right here, so yeah. Because this is a class, you cannot declare constant variable right there. So yeah, this is the register method. So let's just go to register component.ts. Register component.ts. Let's go here, and instead of console.logging this form values, I will console.log. But let me first inject the service right here. So if you're gonna use the service method, you have to inject it. So private service and user service. So yeah, now you can this dot service dot register. You can send the form values dot subscribe. I'm subscribing it right here. It will send a date. This we will receive the data, that is the observable data which we are getting, and we can just console log the data that is coming back, right? Console log the data. Then if there is any error, it will come here in this callback function, and we can just console log the error, right? Okay, let's just try submitting the data. Username is maybe Bharat. Password is something MSD. Confirm your password is MSD not 7. Email is ms@bharat7@gmail.com. Let's click on register. Yep, it says, yeah, I kind of have to show this error to you. It says access to XML HTTP request has been blocked by CORS policy. Okay, what is this CORS policy? CORS is called as cross origin resource sharing. Cross origin resource sharing is nothing but we have our Angular app running in port 4200, right? And we have our server app. Let's see, server app. We have a server app running in port 3000. So this server does not trust the front end which is running in 4200, because it is not running in the same domain as the server. If the front end is gonna run in localhost 3000, it will give the data without any CORS configuration, but it doesn't trust the front end right now, because it actually thinks it's a hoax or someone is trying to steal the data, so it doesn't send the data, or it will not let the front end connect to the back end. So for that we have to configure CORS here. This express actually as CORS, so we can just use it right here. App.use express okay, I don't think express has CORS. Nope, we can install it actually. Let's install it. Let's split the terminal. Let's install cause. Wait, let's split the terminal. Let's install cause right now. So npm install cause -- save. Let it install. Let's just configure the login too. Let it install. So let's go to login component.ts. Let's create a form value object right here. Let's create a form values object right here. Form values object right here. Let's give it username, because here we have only username and password, right? So we have to create only two, username and password right here. Typing is so bad to give this, sorry, because it's an object. Yup. And let's put on click login in the console log form values right here. Okay, sorry, this dot form values. Let's just go to login component.html. Where is login component.html? Here it is. Just go here. So yep, this is example form. We can just give the name here. Maybe let's just go to register component.ts, right? Yeah, here it is, register component, not ts, html. You can just copy this right here, because this is the username and password we are going to use. Just copy this, go to login. It's not gonna complain because the names are same. Okay, click something. Component.html. Let's just replace all this with those content. Yep, so it's gonna work perfectly right now. Let's just go to login and check if it's working. Yep, it's working perfectly. Let's go to register. Let's see if it installed it correctly. Yep, it installed it. Let's import cause right here. So const cause equal to require cause. Yep. So now we have to tell the app before everything. We should tell the app it should use cause policy. So use cause, and we can configure it right here. We can give it an origin. Origin is something that we are telling this just accept any request that is coming from this origin. So we are going to give http://localhost:4000. Just accept everything that comes from this origin, and allow credentials, allow headers true, and allow, let's just use credentials. Yeah, credentials is true. So this credential will actually allow us to set cookies in the front end, and this allow headers will actually allow the front end to set the headers. So this is what the thing. So let's just use it. So now let's test it in the front end. So let's go here. Let's just reload it. Maybe. Okay, let's just go here. Let's just say Bharat. I think Bharat is not in the database. I'm going to give him a domain of not7, confirm password, an email. Let's Bharat. Let's just click register right here. http://localhost has been blocked by cause policy. Did I save this? http://localhost 4200, right? Just copy this. Go right here, paste this. It is correct. I'm using cause right here. So it's running, database connected. Let's just send it again. Okay, saying the same thing again. Okay, just remove this. Let's just say accept it from everything. Okay, let's just try again, maybe. Okay, it says bad request. So it's actually working. It says bad request. Let's see the error response coming through. Username already exists. Oh, we have created a username with Bharat already. So let's use another username, maybe Bharat not 7 183. Maybe this will work. I don't have anything with this username. Okay, bad request, error response. Username already exists. Okay, let's create John. This username should not be existing, so let's create this. Yep, John is not there. We actually register the user successfully, and we get it right here. MS Bharat 7. This is the username, this is the password, this is the email which has been registered, and yep. Yeah, Soumya, just random YouTube videos and like that. This Angular documentation is really good, so if you want to learn, you can go here Angular and use this Angular docs, or you can register some course in Udemy, something like that, because there are so many offers in Udemy. You can select course for 350 rupees or something like that. You can register a course in Udemy if you want to learn, or just stay in YouTube. YouTube is the best. You can learn everything from YouTube if you want. So yeah, we just did that. We are registering it perfectly. So after registering, we have to tell the user that we have registered, right? So we have to interact with the user. So let's go to register component.ts. Register component.ts. Let's just import a module called snack bar. I will tell you what a snack bar is. So let's go to app.module. Let's import mat snack bar. Okay, it's just not detecting these things. Let's go to material and get the import from there. Go to components, search for snack bar. Snack bar. Yep, it's right here. Let's go to API. Let's get this thing. Import. You're awesome. No, Soumya. I don't know everything. I'm just trying to teach everyone that I know. Nobody can know everything. So yeah, I'm also still learning. So yeah, I'm just doing this because I like doing this. I like coding and I like developing stuff, and I want everyone to at least learn too. So yeah, so that's why I'm doing this. Thank you, Soumya. Sorry, we have to import it right here. So let's just import it here. Mat snack bar module right here. So let's just save it. Let's go to register component.ts. This is actually sick because you're not going to do any CSS coding right here, but it's gonna give you the interaction. So let's just see. Let's just import another thing right here. Let's import the router so that we can route the user to the login when they are successfully registered. Yep, successfully registered router right here. So let's just do this. So after they have successfully registered, we are going to navigate this dot router dot navigate. You should give it as an array. So /login. This is the URL you want them to navigate. So Angular will automatically navigate them to the /login here right here. And after doing that, let's import mat snack bar right here. Private snack bar. Private snack bar. Let's import mat snack bar. Yep. And here I'm going to say this dot snack bar dot open. After this video, please share the video in what way you learned, in which path you are moving, so that I just refer to my friends, so they will also get interest now you learn. Yeah. I will do that after finishing this app. Maybe I will say some tips on how to learn, and I will show you the channels that I have learned from. so maybe you can also benefit from that too. I will do that. So please remind me if you're here. If I don't forget, I'll not forget. If I forget, please remind me if you're here. Okay. So this open function, it needs a message, so I'm just gonna say registration successful, please log in to continue. These are just actions. If you want, you can give them, but I'm not gonna give them. I'm just gonna give a config writer. This will vertical position will say on what position you have to display this. I'm going to display it on the top of my web page, so I'm going to display it on top. And duration of this thing, I'm going to display it for 2 seconds. So yep, let's just save this and just go there. I have to show you one thing though. Let's just give the same thing again, Bharat, and I'm going to give the password right here. Right, I'm going to give some password right here. I'm just going to give some email right here. Now when I click send, it says 400 bad request, right? So the thing is, the status is 400 and it says bad request. So we have to display this error right here. So we have to display register the component ts.39. So where it is displaying? So it's displaying right here. So we have to set the error right here, error.message. We have to set the error right there. So let's just have a variable called error message right here. We can set it to string. Okay, let's go here. If there is an error, we are just going to send. Let's see the response right here. It's error, right? So this dot error message equal to error dot error. And let's just go to register component.html. Let's just copy this mad error field. Let's just go all the way down under this, right? I'm gonna place it right here, and we're just gonna say the ngf property for this one is videos. Yeah, Soumya, yeah, I will show you how I learned all this. I will do that, don't worry. ngf, here is the ngf. So now here we are gonna say if error message dot trim is not equal to this, okay, it's not equal to this, then we will be displaying the error message right here. This is called string interpolation right here. If you're gonna put these two curly braces, and if you're gonna put a variable which is available in the class, it will display the variable right here. It will display the value of the variable right here. So let's just go to our form. Okay, cannot read property trim of undefined. Oh yep, I did not define that, sorry. Just we'll just use this, because I'm just not declaring that, so we'll just use this. It will work perfectly fine. Yep. So let's just do that. Let's just give Bharat some password here, some email right here. Just click register. You see, oops, object. So I'm just message dot error. Oh wait, yeah. To register component.ts error dot error really. Let's just see if it works. I have to see the object before I assign it, so let's see. Just giving something. Yeah, here it is. Username already exists. So this way, in this way the user can know I have to change the username, right? So I'm giving the username which is not already existed, and I'm going to give a password that doesn't match. It's gonna say, okay, it is saying something else. confirm password. I have to change this here so that let's go to the server. So that's why I have to do it perfectly right here. So let's go to the user route. Let's just give errors dot error so that it will know, because we're giving error here and we're getting that error right there, so it will know that. So let's just go there, let's just do it again. Yeah, password and confirm password does not match, so the shares I have to do it again. So let's just check it with some things, but not just take it with Jane, and I'm gonna password I'm gonna confirm the password right here. So let's just click on register. See, I am into login, and if you see that something popped up, it says registration successful, please log in to continue. So that's the thing, like you do not even code one line of CSS, but you're getting that, so that's pretty cool, right? So yeah, so let's just go to the login now. Oh, actually I missed something in registers. You have to be perfect in what you're doing, so let's just go to not here. Oh, here go to register.html. You should not let the user to click the register button until the form is valid. So let's just get the form. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna call this let's just call it form equal to ng form. Oh, not here, sorry, not here. Let's just cut it. Go to form. It's a form. Here it is. Shit. Yep. So I'm getting the form. So let's go here, right here. So this button will be disabled. This is called one-way binding. So this will change only in the template. If you're gonna change in the template, it will not change in the variable. So this is called one-way binding. So let's just do this. Let's just say form dot valid, right? So only if it is valid, the register button will be enabled, otherwise it will be disabled. So let's just go to register. Okay, it is not disabled. I don't know why it's not disabled. Form dot valid disabled. Okay, not form dot valid. Yeah, this should do it, right? Yep, it's not. Yeah, see, so it's disabled. Like I cannot click on the button. So when I'm gonna enter something in username, and when I'm gonna enter something in password, and when I'm gonna enter something in confirm password, it will be enabled. So yeah, we're perfect. We're good to go. Let's click login right here. Bro, voice breaking. Is it okay now? Hello. Is it okay now, Ria? Is it okay? Can you please tell me, is it okay now? Okay, let me check. Is it okay now? Okay, I'm not speaking right now, so just tell me if it breaks again. Okay, please tell me if it breaks again. I don't think it's breaking right now, because is it breaking? Is it still breaking? Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, thank you, Soumya. Thank you. Let's just go to login. let's go to login component.ts. After this, let's just create a service first for the login. Let's create a service first for the login user service. Go here, let's create a function called login. It's gonna give the user, which is of type any. It's going to be returning an observable. What is the type of that thing? Let's create the type right here, because we're only going to use it right here. So interface user return type. Let's create it right here. Interface user return type. So what's the type? Let's just see what's the type. Oh, so let's go to the server. There's the server. Where is the server? What I'm sending in login? What am I sending in login? Okay, I'm sending user with an ID and username and a token. Okay, so I'm sending a user with an ID and a username, right? ID and a username, and I'm sending a token, which is a string. Yep. So here this observable is of type user return type. Yes, nice. So I'm going to return. Let's just copy this thing. Okay, so just paste it into return user return type. It's gonna be capital U, capital U. It's just a convention to write classes and interface with the caps at the starting. So yeah, user return type. Nice. The thing is login. So let's just save this. Let's just go to login component.ts. Let's just inject the service right here. So private service is login, not login. Server is user service. So yep, let's import it. Now we're gonna say this dot service dot login. We're just gonna send those form values right there. Values right there, right? Dot subscribe. We're gonna get the data. We're gonna console.log the data right here, right now, whether it's working or not, and if there's any error right there, we're gonna console log the error. Right? Okay, let's just check if it's working. Let's go to, first we have to hook up the button. So let's just go to login, and this is type button is login. We're going to hook up a click function, and this is on click login, right? Okay, I think it's good right now. Let's go check it. I think there's a user called Bharat not 7. I think so. Its password is mst not 7. Click login. Yep, perfect. We're getting a token. It's working perfectly. We're getting a token. We're getting the username, I think. Yep, we're getting the username and we're getting the ID. Yes, nice. So let's just put a wrong password and let's see what we're getting. It just say 400 bad requests. Same, we're getting an HTTP error response. It says username and password is wrong. It's error.error. We're going to do the same technique right here. Let's go to login component.ts. Let's declare a error message right there. Let's declare an error message right there. Equal to this. So it's just a string. I'm just going to declare it, not instantiate it. Let's import the router. Private router is router. Let's import the snack bar. Private snack bar is mat snack bar. Nice. So next, this dot router, not real table, man. This dot snack bar. Let's open the snack bar first. Dot open. Say login successful. Welcome to welcome to do app. So I'm just gonna give an action here. It says it's gonna say close. So if you're gonna click it, it's gonna close obviously. So I'm just gonna give it a vertical position of top. You don't have to specify duration here. So because you're specifying the action right here, so it's not gonna close until you click this. So next we're going to navigate this not service, this dot router dot navigate. Let's just navigate to /home. Okay, and if it's any error, we're just gonna put error message is vanakkam. Hi Arvind, இப்போதான் ஜாயின் பண்றியா? இப்போதான் வரியா? This dot error message is error dot error. It's gonna be so big. Dot error. I think this is right. So let's just give some gibberish here. Let's just test if it's working or not. Nope, it's not working. Just see. I think it's error. It's right. Oh, I'm not displaying it. Sorry, it's my bad. I'm not displaying it. HTML. Let's just copy this error. Let's just go here. Let's just do inside the form. Let's just go outside the form maybe. Just go here, paste it. Use ngif, like if there is any error message. Okay. ngif error message. உன்னோட internship எப்படி போகுது? நல்லா போதா? No, it's not username is required. I'm just gonna say here it's error message, right? So let's just go. Just put some gibberish. Right here. This is like, yep, username and password is right. So I'm also gonna nice. It's working right here. So what else I have to do? Yeah, I have to do this. Not here. Why am I going to mat card always? I have to put the form name right here. I'm gonna call it form equal to ng form. This is nothing but a template variable. If you're gonna name this like this, it's called a template variable. You will always call it like document.getElementById inside a JavaScript method, but this template variable actually gets those elements for you, and you can use those element properties inside your template, but you can't use it inside your class. So this called template variable, and you can use it inside your template. That's why I can do this. I can just click here disabled, and I can go here and say form dot invalid. So if it's valid, if it's not valid, it will be disabled, and if it's valid, it will be enabled. So it's gonna be disabled now. So if I'm gonna type something here, and if I'm gonna type something here, it's gonna be enabled, and its name of password is wrong. Actually I have to do something though. Let me just do that before we get. So I have to store this token, right? So I have to store this token and user ID and username before I actually because I have to use this token to get all those values from the backend. So let me store the token first. So I'm gonna store the token in storage called session storage. So session storage dot set item token is token comma data dot token. Next I'm gonna store session storage dot set item user ID is data dot user dot not username, user dot id. Just copy this, paste again. Session storage dot set item username is data user dot username படிக்க சொல்லிருக்காங்க. ஓ அப்படியா, சரி. நான் ஆக்சுவலாக வந்துட்டு ஆங்குலர் இது முடிச்சுட்டு ஆங்குலர் இது முடிச்சுட்டு இதே ஃப்ரண்ட் end நான் திருப்பி ரியாக்டில் பண்ணலான்னு இருக்கேன். வேணும்னா if you want you can watch that also. So yeah, so we are going to set all this inside this hashes storage, and we are going to log in the user. Let's just check if it's working. Let's use Bharat. Let's see mst not 7. Let's name password. There is no user called Bharat. Okay, nice. This Bharat not 7. Okay, it's wrong. Login successful, but there is something there. Cannot match any roots. /home. There is no home root. Let's see. App.module uprooting.module.ts. Oh, there's no root called home. That's my bad. So let's go to path. Is there a component called home? No. Okay, let's just do this first. Let's just create a component first. Maybe let's just create a component called home component. So ngg means, it's called ng generate. It's a short form for g, and c means a component. So nggc component /home. Let's generate this component right here. Okay, I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that in maybe 2 days or 3 days. Okay, I'll tell you when I do that. Mostly this weekend. Maybe this Sunday we'll do it. So it's created. So path is home, and component is home component, right? Let's just save this. We are going to give a default path for our app, so let's just give a default path. So when we are going to just give http local of 4200, it has to redirect to home /home, and the path match should be full. Why am I doing this is actually Angular searches the path like this. If you're gonna give this path after like this path won't work, because it's gonna take all these paths. So we have to give this path right at the top, and if you're gonna give any wildcard paths, you have to give it right at the bottom, because if you're gonna give any wildcard paths at the top, it's gonna match all the path to that wildcard path. So yeah, this is actually sequential. It'll first check this path, next this path, next this path, next this path, whether it's matching or not. So you have to, the order does matter. So for example, if you're gonna give a login here, and you're gonna match it to another component here, and you have a login here, match it to another component here, the first login will work. The second login will not work, because it will see this first login and it will match the path. This login it won't even see. So that's why the order matters. We'll just save. Just go here. Just go to login. Just say Bharat not 7. MSD 007. Just login. Yep. So here is the snack bar we are talking about. See, this is sick, right? We did not even write anything, but this actually gives us for us. So we are just saying login successful, welcome to To-Do app. I can just close this, it goes off. Now let's just check whether the session storage is working or not. Let's just go to application. Let's go to session storage and http localhost here, right here. So key value, username is set, user ID is set, and token is all set. Nice, very good. So yep, nice. So yeah, we did a username and login right now. Let's just do the logout very quickly. So let's just go to user service.ts. This logout is nothing. We are just going to clear all the values inside the session storage, so that no one can send the request with that token anymore. We're just going to delete the token, so that the token is not valid anymore. So session storage dot remove item, first one is token, and session storage dot remove item username, next session storage dot remove item, and this one is going to be user ID, right? So let's go to header component dot HTML, no, autocomponent.ts. Let's just inject the function right here, because here is the logout button. Let's just inject the function right here. So private service is service, no, not service, not just service, it's user service right here. So we'll just click user service right here. So let's just go down, so let's just go down. So here let's just create a method called logout, which returns void. Here we can just call that function this dot service dot logout, and this is not going to return anything. So I'm just gonna call this, and maybe I'll just navigate, right? So private, no, the navigation can be done there. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do the navigation there inside the service. No, never mind, let's just do it here, because private router is router. There is router. Yeah. Oh shit! I already have a private router right here. So yep. So let's just do that. Let's do this dot router dot navigate. So just navigate to login, and let's just say let's just have a snack bar right here. So private snack bar, is mat snack bar, right? Yep, here it is. So this dot snack bar dot open logout successful. Oops, successful, right? And this not going to display any actions. I'm just going to put this on top, and I'm just going to put the duration for 2 seconds. So let's just do that right now. I'll just hook up this with the button, HTML logout button. Let's just do, let's click this right here. We're just gonna give a logout function right here. So yep. So we're gonna click logout. It's gonna go there, and yep, it's all disappear. So right now we did everything, right? We are registering it perfectly, and we are logging into the app. But there is a problem right here. So if you're gonna go to home directly, it's gonna take you to home. This shouldn't happen, because then there is no use of security, right? This shouldn't happen. So for this, we're gonna use a concept called as route guards. Hey Manshu, hey, welcome to the stream, man. Hey, we're just building a to-do app with Angular and Node.js. Hope you like the content, and this video will be saved, and this code will be saved in GitHub. So I will share the GitHub link in the video description. So if you're gonna miss something or something like that, you can see the code in GitHub. Okay, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for being here. Yep. So we're just gonna use a concept called route guard. So let me just implement that, and let me just tell you how it works. So let's just first create a service. So let's just go to the command prompt and create a service. So ngg s services / home guard. I'm just gonna call it home. Home guard. Yep, I'm just gonna call it home guard, right? Yeah. Yep, it created a home guard. So let's just go to that home guard service. So I'm gonna implement this home guard class with an interface. That interface is known as can activate. This can activate interface is already inside the Angular. Okay, so we're going to implement that, and we're going to override the method inside the can activate. So just click this and go to quick fix, go to implement can activate. So this is the method that we're going to override from the can activate. So it can return a boolean or a URL tree or observable boolean, but we're just going to return a boolean whether it's true or false. I'm just gonna tell you after I return from this. So here, right here. So I'm just gonna check if the token is present inside the. So I'm just gonna check if the token is present inside the session storage. So let's do that. Const token equal to session storage dot get item token. So if there is any token, right? If there's gonna be any token, so if token is there, it means the user is logged in, right? So I'm just gonna return true. So if the token is not there, I'm just gonna return false, and I'm just gonna say display a name a message to the user using a snack bar. So let's import snack bar right here. Snack bar is from mat snack bar, I think. Yep, mat snack bar, and let's import the router so that we can route them out if they're not logged in. So private router is where is router. So the token is not there. First I'm just gonna tell them this dot snack bar dot open. I'm just gonna tell them you have to log in first, right? So I'm just gonna give them a action close, and I'm going to put it at the top right here, so that they can see it. After this, I'm just gonna navigate them out of the home page. Router dot navigate, and it's gonna say navigate them to login, right? So now I have to use this can activate function in this router module. Let's just go to app routing module right here. So there is an option called can activate in this object. Okay, if this can activate, it accepts an array of values, and we can say what are all the classes that this can activate value depends on. So this can activate value depends on home guard. So whether if this home guard service returns true, they will be permitted inside the route. If this can activate, if this home guard service returns false, it will not permit inside it. This will happen automatically. Okay, so let's go here. Maybe I'll show you. Maybe I'll not route it. Wait, let's just comment this out, maybe to show you whether it's allowing it or not. So yep, I'm commenting it out right here. So let's just go to home. I'm just not logged in right now. See, there is nothing displayed here. There is nothing displayed here, and see, it's not letting me inside the home. You can see right here, I'm going to home, it's not letting me inside the home. This is called that. So you have to see here, you have to log in first and close this. So that's why I'm doing this, because Angular doesn't know where to redirect them, so we have to redirect it manually. So I'm just redirecting it right here so that it knows. So now when I go to home manually, it's going to redirect me to login first. Okay, now there is another problem right now. So I'm going to log in msd.7 logging in. I'm logged in. So if I click back, taken to the login page. This shouldn't happen, because we shouldn't let the user log in again if he's logged in, right? So let's create another service for this. I'm just going to implement the same can activate right here. So let's just create another service for this. I'm just going to call it authguard. Yep, try catch right here. So let's just get all the to-dos where the ID is this user ID, right? So I'm just gonna check what is the name of the user ID. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah. So let's say const to-dos equal to to-do dot find, right? To-do dot find where user ID is equal to user dot ID, right? And we're gonna put an await right here, most probably. Yep, we're gonna put an await right here. So let's, yep, that's all we have to do. That's all we have to do. So return rest dot status dot status is 200 and dot JSON. We're going to send this everything as a JSON. So yep, if there's any error, we're gonna say status is 500 right here, and I'm gonna say error, something terribly went wrong. So let's just check it out with Postman first before going into the front end. Just check this out with Postman first. So let's just open Postman. Yep. Stuck with you. I think, yeah, Postman is open, I think. I hope so. Yes, Postman, it's right here. Update it afterwards. So let's just log in first. So what is right? So let's just log in and get the token. Okay, let's just get the token. So just copy the token, but before that, do not register the route here. So, router dot get, it's gonna be an empty path, and it's gonna add the auth middleware and get all to dos, right? What is the function name? I think it's get all to dos, get to dos based on user. Nice. Just gonna save this. Save this right here. So now let's go to Postman. I think I've copied it. Yep, I've copied it. Just open a new request. So get request right here. So yeah, just put http login http, it's not 3000, it's API slash to-do. I think it's to-do, right? Let's go to server. I think it's, yeah, to-do. So let's just get it. So let's just check if it's working. Yeah, error token not found. Nice. So let's just go to authorization, put authorization header right there, and put the barrier right here. Paste this. Just get it right now. Okay. Oh yeah, we don't have any to do for this user, I think. Yep, I think that's the problem. Let's just wait. Let's just add one to do for this user. Let's just copy the ID right here. So let's just go and add this user right here. User ID. I think we don't need to give the user ID, I think, anymore. So let's just yeah, I'm there. What am I doing? Where is the task root.js? Let's go to add to do. Yep, we don't need to give the user ID anymore, you know. So let's just remove the user ID. So let's just add the to do right now. So we just need to change the token, because yeah, this token does not belong to that user. So just change the token right here. Oh, I copied that, that's bad. Just copy this token right here. Let's go to add to do, let's paste that here. Yep, just send this. It says user ID here. Now let's go here, let's get this. Yep, it's working perfectly. Nice, right? It's working perfectly. So another thing I have to do here is I have to send the to-dos. Right, to-do.find is to-dos right here, right? So this to-dos, it's an array of to-dos. So let resp equal to an array, right? Let completed to-dos be another array. Okay, completed to-dos be another array. Okay, let non-completed to-dos be another array. Let to-dos be another array. Now let's go and to-dos dot for each. Come on, man. For each, we're gonna get a to-do right here. Get a to-do right here. Right. To-do right here. What we're gonna do is, if to-do dot is completed, then we're gonna add this to completed to-dos dot push. Voice breaking. Oh, is the voice breaking? Okay. Let me check real quick. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for telling me that, and welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. Is my voice okay now? Is my voice okay right now? Hi, Alex. Hi. Sorry, I did not notice you. I was coding here. Hi, Alex. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, man. Thank you for your support. We're just coding a to-do app right here with Angular and Node.js. Yep. And I'll be yeah, okay. Ria, is it okay? Is it okay or it is breaking? Is my voice okay or is it breaking? Okay, yeah, thank you, Alex. Thank you, Alex, for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah, so I'm just gonna put completed to-dos dot push, and I'm gonna push this to-do right here. If it's else, if to-do is false, then I'm gonna push it non-completed to-dos, right? So non-completed to-dos dot push to-do, right? Nice. So at last, what I'm gonna do is resp is not an array. I'm very sorry. Resp is an object. Resp dot completed equal to completed to-dos, and resp dot not completed equal to non-completed to-dos. Okay, now instead of sending to-dos, I'm gonna send response. You will know why I'm doing this, because in the front end I'm going to display it separately, so that's why I'm doing this right here. Okay, this is not highlighting, it's that problem, so no issues. So let's just go to Postman and test this right here, if it's working or not. Yep, it's working. So completed is right here and not completed is right here. So if I'm gonna update this to do, so let's take this to do ID right here. Let's go to post, let's go to put, let's add, no, not this, let's add to do ID. Let's give him this, and let's add is completed, is completed, right? Spelling is right? Yeah, it's completed is true. Yep, wanna add completed is true. So let's just add this right here. Not add, it's update, I think. Yeah, it's update. Just do that. So yeah, it's completed is true. I've done that. So now when I go here, when I'm gonna get everything right here, it's gonna say completed and non-completed is nothing, right? It's pretty cool, right? So nice. So let's just add another to do for this guy. Just go there, this is posted, and add, just remove all these things, and let's just say I am okay. Just add the to do right here. So yeah, let's just go here, let's just check it. Yep, it's working perfectly. Nice, it's working perfectly. Okay, let's just go this in our front end. Just go to our front end. Now let's just I think we are logged out, right? Most probably we will be logged out. Yeah, we just log into the same user, but at not 7. Just gonna say MSD not 7. Let's log in. We have logged in. It's not displaying anything because we did not type anything. So now we are going to send the headers with the token, right? So just imagine, I've already told you should not code the same thing that you have coded everywhere. You should not do that, because there is a thing called do not repeat yourself. Okay, don't repeat yourself. The dry rule of coding: do not repeat yourself. So for that, there is a thing called HTTP interceptors. So if you're gonna set the headers every time, so you've seen me using Postman, right? I'm always setting the headers manually, and it's pretty stressing and it's pretty annoying to do that. So if you're gonna do it in the front end, it will be very annoying. So for that, you just have to use a thing called HTTP interceptors. So I'm just gonna search HTTP interceptors right here, so you'll know what I'm talking about. The interceptor Angular, right? Interceptor Angular. So this is it. Communicating with the backend service using HTTP. You can set the headers right here. So what this HTTP interceptor will do is, it will intercept all the requests that you're sending from the front end to your backend, and it will do something with it. So what we are going to do is, we are going to intercept all the requests that is going from the front end to the backend, and we're going to set the headers with the token, right? That's what we are going to do. So this is how we have to do it. We have to create a service. Once again, yep. We have to create a service requesting data from the server. So this is how we have to get the headers, So next, type response, these things. Let's go back. Let's do this. HTTP interceptors right here. So yeah, this is called my interceptor. So we are going to implement HTTP interceptor right here. It will give you all these things, HTTP request. Okay, after this we have to set the headers in this. Okay, we are going to get the token, and we are going to set the headers in this HTTP request, and then we are going to return next. This is similar to the middleware thingy in Node.js. So if you're gonna next.handle HTTP request, it's gonna redirect the HTTP request. Okay, if there is no token, we will not give this next. Okay, so after that we have to import it in providers here. Okay, we have to do this. So let's just do this. So let's just go to a command prompt and generate a service called HTTP interceptor. Maybe give it intercept. Okay, let's just give it HTTP interceptor. It makes more sense, right? HTTP interceptor, right? GGS HTTP interceptor. Nice. Alex, thank you for the follow. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. So yeah, please turn on live notifications, Alex. You'll know when I'm going live. And I'll be coding regularly, and I'll be also streaming games if you wanna see them. So yeah, most probably I'll be streaming this weekend, and I'd love for you to join it. So yeah, Alex, thank you so much. So yeah, we just created the service. Let's go there. Let's go to the not here. Let's go to home component dot. Let's just say something here. Maybe hi h1 home or something like that. Just annoying not to see anything right here. So let's just go to HTTP Interceptor service, right? So yeah, let's just implement the HTTP Interceptor right here. So implements HTTP Interceptor service. Is it? I don't think so. No, it's the same class. Sorry. This one, right? Yeah. So let's just implement all the methods. Yeah. So here, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get the token, right? So const token equal to const token equal to session storage dot get item, and it's gonna be token, right? It's gonna be token. Yeah. So if token is not null, we are going to set the address only if the token is not null. If token is not equal to null, it's request dot set dot headers dot set name is authorization, and the value is bearer. Let's change it to tick maybe, so that I can open the value right here, bearer, and it's gonna be token, right? Next, let's remove this error. After this, I'm gonna return next dot handle request, right? Just this. We're going to do just this. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. So let's just go to app-module.ts, and let's just put the providers right here. So just open something. So here it is. We have to do this. So we're going to say provide HTTP interceptors for me, and the class that you need to provide, not the class, sorry, the use class for this. Use class, I mean, like, what is the interceptor class that you're using? So that is a service name. So I'm going to give HTTP interceptor service right here, and I'm going to set multi-true. So why am I setting this multi-true? Means in most of the Angular applications or practical Angular applications, you won't have one HTTP interceptor service. You might have many HTTP interceptor service. So on that case, you'll be using an array right here to to do that thing. To mention all the HTTP interceptor services right here. Oh no, sorry, you won't be using an array right here. You'll be using another object right here to mention that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you'll be using another object right here to mention that. So on that case, this multi, if it sets false, it will just go to one interceptor and it will omit all the other interceptors, and it will not take all the other interceptors into its case. But with this multi-true, it says just first execute one interceptor, next go to another interceptor, let's go to the other interceptor till it finishes. So that's what this multi-true means. Okay, so let's just do that. Let's just do this, right? Just get multi equal to true. Let's just save this thing. Let it reload. Yes, it's reloaded successfully. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna create another service for a home, so that we're gonna get the values from there. This service is home. Let it create the service home right here. So yeah, so now let's just go to our home service, home.service.cs right here. Let's just inject the HTTP module. So HTTP client, this HTTP client module, as I said before, it's going to help us to get process requests like Ajax request. So next I'm going to give a private variable here, URL equal to, let's me import base URL plus base URL is nothing but this. If any new viewers are here, base URL is this. Const base URL, I'm just giving the my URL, my backend URL right here. So yeah, let's just go to home.service.ts again, base URL plus slash to do, I think. Oh yeah, correct. So let's just create a function here, get to do's. So let's just create a model to do right here. So let's just go create a new file, just call it todo.ts. So export interface to do, just go to the server. This is server, yeah, right here. Let's go to the to do model. Let's just see, we have title, description is completed, date created, user ID, and there will be an ID too. So yeah, so ID is gonna be a string, and title is gonna be a string, and description, right, description it's gonna be a string, and date created it's gonna be a string, and user ID it's gonna be a string. Yep, nice. Let's just go to home service now. We got all to do's, we don't need anything right here. It's gonna return an observable of to do array. Actually no, it's not going to return observable of to do array. We're going to get this thing right here. We're going to write another model right here. So interface to do response, the name is, because we are actually we are actually changing the response in the server. So yeah, we're just gonna do that right here. So this to do response will have two objects. What are the two objects we're getting from there? It's completed, right? It's completed. So completed will be of type to do array, right? And non completed, this will also be of type to do array. So yeah, this is what we are going to be getting, completed and not completed, right? So this will be observable of to do response. Let's go. So to do response right here. So let's just get the values, return this dot http dot get. Yep, it's gonna be a get. So it's gonna be to do response here, and we're gonna get, let's put a tick, let's append the URL there, and we are good to go. So let's just go to home.component.ts. let's just see whether the data is arriving right, So let's just inject this service right here. So private service is HTTP service is HTTP, not HTTP service. What am I doing? It's user service, man. Yep, it's user service right here. So just go. Now let's create a method, get to do's. So in this method, it's gonna return void. It's always a good practice to say what it's gonna return. So even if it's returning void, just say it so that it improves readability and it will be good, So next this dot service dot, not user service, just messed it up right there. It's home service. Let's remove unused imports right here. Yep. So this dot service dot get to do's dot subscribe, and let's just log the data. Console.log data. If there is any error, we're just gonna log the error. Any error, just gonna log the error. So yeah. So you might be wondering, what is this method right here, right? ng on init. If you are new to Angular, you will not know what this method is. So when a component, this is a component, okay? When this component is loaded in the web page, there will be different types of method that will be called. So the first method that will be called is this constructor. constructor will be called first. Next method that will be called is this ng on init. Before that thing loads, before the DOM loads, this ng on it will be called. And there are many methods, many lifecycle methods like ng after view init, ng view init, like that. There are many methods, and if you want to learn about lifecycle methods, go here and type Angular lifecycle hooks. So yep, go here, it will show everything, ng on init. Next is the ng on changes. Ng on changes will respond to all the changes, you mean the data binding changes, so it will be called after all the change. And ng on init initialize directive called once after the first ng on changes. Ng on init is still called even when ng on changes. So when any changes occurs, this ng on init will be called, and it will be called once after the first ng on changes. That after the first initialization, then ng do check is there, ng after content init is there, called once after the ng do check. The ng do check is called immediately after ng on changes on every change data reduction run. So this Angular is very brilliant, and it's very brainy. That's every time the value in the class changes, it automatically calls these methods, so that every time the DOM will re-render itself, so you can read about all these things right here. So ng on destroy is the last method that will be called when the component is removed from the DOM. So this is the links for all the lifecycle hooks. So let's just go to home component.ts. So in the ng on init, we are going to get the service, like we are going to get the data, because we will have to get the data before the page is loaded, right? So that's why we are going to do it in ng on init. Okay, just start get to dos. So I hope this works. So let's go here, click console log, let's go to console. Yeah, we got an HTTP error response. It says token not found. Okay, it says token not found. It says we're not giving the token correctly. Okay, there's something wrong, I think. Let's go to an interceptor service. Let's log something here, maybe, whether to see whether it's coming or not. So console.log token. Just go here. Yep, token is right here. It is going through. Token is right here, right? Selling set authorization right here, AUTHORICATION, and bearer and token. Let's log headers. Token is not equal to null, it's gonna be here. Let's log the headers. Request dot headers. So just see that, just do that. Okay, here it is, the headers. Okay, there is no entries. Right here. That's bad. Value given for a given error, a clone of the original instance. Maybe should I do this? I don't think so. It's a map and there's nothing there. Let's just see this. Maybe let's Google it. How to set doesn't interceptor. So we're going to go here, adding HTTP request does to every request, interceptor, add token to the request, next dot handle using it. Okay. Now we did this part. Oh, should we add this like this? I don't think so though. We did register the interceptor though. Should we do it like this? Okay, maybe let's just try this though. Maybe let's just try this. So if I don't know something, I just Google it, you know. Token. Let's just do this and let's just put modified clone right here. Put modified. Okay. Let's just take the condition out. Maybe conditional. Just I don't know why this is not working though. Not modified request. So yeah, this is done. Okay, let's just check it now. Maybe. I don't think there's any problem with the yep. Okay, now the data is coming through. I don't know why you have to add request or clone. Maybe let's just Google that to learn more. Why do we have to? It said the request.gp should be left immutable. Okay. Okay, so the thing is we should not change the request, you know. Okay. So every time we are adding an header, we should first clone it and then add. Okay, makes sense. Okay. So yeah, we are getting the data as you can see here. Completed array 0 and not completed. We have an array of object right here. So let's just display it, right? So we're going to use tables to display that. Let's just first create a container to display that. Maybe where am I going? Yeah, right here. Let's go to .html. Let's create a div right here. Let's give it a class of container. Let's create a row. Plus, I'm using Bootstrap, so this class should work. Creating a row right here. So yep, let's create two columns. So div dot call 12. You know, it's going to be displayed one below the other. Let's create two columns right here. So we've created two columns. Yep, it's going to be table 1 and table 2, you know. So let's just add a table. Yep, it's going to be displayed perfectly right here. So let's go here, and Angular material provides a very good table called mat table right here. You know, you can just use this table for anything. It just has so many things inbuilt. So let's just go to example. Let's just first import this API right here. Just import this right here. We'll just go to app.module.ts. Module.ts. Import this. Not there, you idiot. Not there. Right here. Yep, right here. So it's mat table, right? Yep, it's mat table. Just save that. Let's go back. Let's go to examples right here. Oh, shit. Yep. Let's go down. Adding or removing. Let's go down. Table dynamically changing the columns displayed. Yep, this is what we want. So let's just take this table code and let's go here. Let's go to our home component.html. I will explain this code, don't worry. So let's just put a table right here, and let's just put a table right here. So what this table is going to do is we are going to declare a data source called data, or we will change it. We are going to declare a data source inside our class. Okay, so this will get this data from the class. Okay, and next we are going to declare an array called column. This column will be the column names that's going to be displayed. Okay, so it's gonna run a ng for loop and get all the column names, and it's gonna generate the headers first, the column names, and it's gonna take the element of the column. So this element will come from this data source. So it knows that this data source will have a column here. So this column thing should be the keys of the objects. So it should match the keys of the objects, otherwise it will not be displayed. Okay, so let's just put this as completed array, and no, first should be non-completed because that should be the first priority. So let's just put not completed array first, not completed array, yes. And here this data source should be completed, not array, let's name it correctly, to-dos, right? That makes more sense. Completed to-dos. This one is completed to-dos. Yep. So this displayed columns should be the same, and columns to display should be the same. Yeah, so let's just go here, right here. So let's just go to the TS file. Let's just copy this, copy this right here. So yeah, so let's just go to our TS file, home component.ts. Let's just paste this right here. So this we're going to comment it. So the displayed columns here will be first one is, so what are you going to display? First one is going to display title, second one we're going to display description, right? Third we're going to display is completed, and fourth one is going to display created, right? Whether this thing matches, let's check it. But TS, title, description, date created. So I made a typo there. It's gonna be date created, right? So let's just save this. Now for this data, I should create two things right here. So completed, let's just see the names that I've used in the template. Not completed to-dos and completed to-dos. Not completed to-dos equal to, actually it's gonna be a mat table data source. Yeah, mat table data source of type to-do, and it's gonna be a new mat table data source type to-do. Let's go. So let's just import the to-do. So if you're gonna see this table example, they have created a sample data right here, and they are assigning the data right here. If you're gonna see, these things will match. Name is here, and the key is name here. So it's gonna be displayed first. Weight is here, and weight is right here. So it's gonna be displayed. Symbol here, symbol here. But the thing is, this approach won't work in our site because we are not getting the data. What, Arvind? Hello. Is it hard to get? The thing is, Angular is, Angular can be confusing sometimes, but if you're gonna work with Angular, for many times or on many projects or on some hobby projects, you'll learn how Angular works actually. If you so if you're gonna get the hang of Angular, it's gonna be very easy because it's a very good framework. It just makes life so much easy for you. So yeah, so this is not gonna work for us because we are getting the data from the backend. So that's why we have to create a new table data source for us. So we're going to do that here, and we're going to do completed to dos right here, and it's going to be the same add table data source, new table data source. So after getting the to do right here, we're just gonna assign. So not completed to dos dot data equal to data dot not completed to dos. Yep. Next, this dot completed to dos dot data equal to data dot completed, right? So this is gonna be nice. So I think I saved the HTML page. Did I save that HTML page? Nope, I did not save it. Let's just save it. So let's just go and see right here. Okay, the data is not displaying, and the styling is so bad. It's not good. Styling is so bad. So let's just go here. Let's just take the CSS styles that I've given there. So yep, let's take the style right here. So let's do that. Let's go here. Let's not go there. Let's go. Oh shit, I'm just running. So yeah, let's go here. Let's go to home component.css. Let's paste it right here. So now it's gonna be nice, but the data is not displayed. I hope so. I think yep, the data is not getting displayed right here. So let's just see what's the issue. So the data is coming through though, so let's just see what the issue right here. Control P home component.ts data to dos data dot non completed. It has been assigning right here. So it's been assigning right here. So okay, this thing is working fine though. Yeah, let's just put this on here, maybe on constructor, and see. The thing is, it's gonna work, but it should work on any of these methods. Nope, it's not working. Yeah, let's just import after view init. Yep, and let's just implement that after view init right here. Maybe after view init. It's just some issue in my table data. We have to do this, you know. This might work. Let's see. Oh, it's not working. Okay. The thing is, the data is coming through though. Let's just check this. Okay. So I'm just gonna give this something like this: data source 1, and I'm gonna give this as data source 2, data source 2. Okay, so yeah, just gonna give completed to dos right there. E is giving that, right? So I'm just gonna give completed to dos right there. It's gonna be a to do array, right? And not completed to dos, If you're not gonna display data from an API, it's very easy, but you're gonna get the data from the API. There is something called asynchronous jobs, so this table has to know that the data is gonna come asynchronously. So we have to do this, we have to do these things. So data source 1 will be completed to dos, and so this dot completed to dos right here. So yeah, it's gonna be this dot squad not completed to dos, right? Yep. So just given a just initialize it right here, maybe. so that it doesn't give me any error. So let's just see, we did this. Now it's gonna throw me an error though, so I'm gonna give this dot data source 1 dot data and this dot data source 2 dot data. So this is gonna be completed and this is gonna be not completed, non-completed, right? So yeah, no, let's just go to the, I click something else, just go to the null right here. So we have to change this data source right here. So data sources completed is data source. After I finish this, we'll do a music stream. So I'll be putting songs that you guys suggest. So yeah, we'll do a music stream. So yeah, we'll do that. It's gonna be let's wait. It's totally from component.ts. Let's see, it is data source 1 is completed. So let's just copy that. Let's go to component.html. Data source 1 is completed and data source 2 is not completed, right? So yep, nice. 1 is completed, data source 2 is not completed. So let's just see if this compiles. Yep, it compiles. Let's just go there. Let's just see to-dos. So connection refused. Okay, just okay. The data is still not being displayed. Okay, unknown error. HTTP failure response. Unknown error. Okay, let's just go to our server though. Oh, okay, the server is not running. That's bad. I just closed both the things. So yeah. Let's just let the server run first. Yep, it's running. Just hope this works. I really hope this works. So let's just do it. Nope, it's not working again. I don't know why it's not working. It's making me go mad. Data is completed. So data source is here. Data source 1 is right here. Right. So column is here. Column is here. Table data source called 12. This is, it's gonna be a margin of 5. It's gonna have a margin of 5 though. Yep, it's also gonna have a margin of 5. Yep. So why is it not working? This was the thing. That's why it was not displaying there too. Completed. Oof. This is a silly mistake. Where is the service? Home service right here. It's a very silly mistake, bro. It's not completed. Home component.ts is not completed. So it's a silly mistake, bro. Now you can see the data is coming through. Now I'm actually going to undo everything because let's not undo everything. Maybe that's why the data was not getting in the table, you know. Yeah, so let's just undo everything right here, or else I can type, so no issues. I will type everything. So yeah, just get the data source and everything. So we have the data source here, we have the data source 2 here. It's completed tools is not completed, so this is not completed, right? So I'm doing this. Let's just move this to the ng on init. I'll just get all to do's void. I want material table though, so that's why I'm doing this. So just save this. Let's just go to the HTML page, home.html. Just delete all this. So the funny thing is, if it's not going to display now, I'm screwed. I have to type all that again. That's not good though. So it's going to be data source 2. Let's go. Holy shit, the data is not getting displayed right now. That's bad. That's bad again. Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know. Wait. Home component.ts display plot size. This column. Let's not do this. So data source 1.data is not completed. Data source 2. So this shit, it's not being displayed right here. Okay, I am screwed. This is bad. This is really bad. So completed to do's here. So let's just data is coming through, completed and non-completed. Okay, data is not even printing. What the hell? What? I have a console log data. Oh, I'm not calling. Yep, the data is coming through. Yes, the data is coming through. Nice. So as you can see, the data is coming through. One small typo has made me go mad for like half an hour though. It's made me go mad like for half an hour. So bad. Thank you MMI 1999 for the follow. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. So yeah, data is coming through. Yep. Let's just add 2 buttons right here maybe to edit and to add data. So let's just add that real quick. So let's just go to the home component.html right here. Right here, I have to add a button. So let's see, it's gonna be here, right? It's gonna be here. So let's just add a thing. It's gonna be here, right? So let's just spend something so that we know. Like that. Maybe that here, maybe. Hi. So it's gonna be displayed anyway. So columns to display, retro columns. So I have to go to columns to display though. So def is columns to display, of columns, def completed. So let's just first give a nice heading for this, you know what I'm saying. Just give a nice heading for this. So let's just go here, manage your to-dos, right? Maybe I need a more flexible table to do that, you know. This should go right here. Maybe I need a more flexible table to do that. Yep, nice. Let's copy a more flexible table to do that. So let's go to Angular material. Okay, what is this table? Yeah, so this is actually going to get me all those things. So let's just copy this one right here. Maybe data source element dot weight element dot symbol. Yep, just copy this table right here. So it's gonna get all the rows, and element is gonna be right there though. Just copy that. Go to tiers. What are they doing? It's just have the data source. They don't have the displayed columns. So I just have to take out the displayed columns. So just paste it right there. Okay, I just messed it up something. Okay, I do not copy the table right. So just add a table tag right here. What the fuck? Yep. Let's just take this right here. So this should be title, and this should be element dot title. This should be description, and this should be element dot description. This should be created at, and this should be element dot date created. This should be is completed. Not is completed. Let's just say completed. This thing doesn't matter. This is the heading. So this things matter. You have to do start is completed. It's completed. That's why I told you this is a more flexible thing for you. So okay. Maybe copy this again. And data source. Where's the data source for this? Did I copy the data source? I don't think I copied the data source. Table data source. Right here. Table data source. So just paste it here. So this is gonna be data source 2. And here, write this. So I'm just gonna copy all of this. Yep, copy all of this. Let's just go here. Let's just paste it. Save it. This is gonna be data source 1. So let's go back. Let's just see what is here. Okay, there's an error right here. Not find column with ID title. Oh, okay. This is description. This is going to be a long time, but once we finish displaying the table, we can just go very quick, so just wait. This is going to be created. It's going to be date created. This is going to be is completed. So for this, let's just comment this out, let's just see if one works. Okay. let's see if one works. Okay, it works perfectly. So yeah, let's just copy this, copy fully, and let's just paste it here. Let's just change this to data source 1 maybe. So it's gonna work perfectly. Yup. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to home component.ts. I'm gonna add something here called, actually no, I'm just gonna add something here called action, just an empty string, you know. Yep, just an empty string. Home component.html. I'm just gonna copy this. Add column def is gonna be empty. So maybe actions, you know, actions. Let's go to home component.html, and this one's gonna be actions, and this one's gonna be empty. And here we're going to display 2 buttons. Let's just see if this works first. I don't think this works, right? So cannot find column with ID actions. I have an idea. Oh yeah, there is nothing here though. Just add it here. It's probably that should be the problem, I think. Yeah, it should be the problem, I think. Yep. So nothing is getting displayed there, you know, because we did not display anything here in this actions. Maybe let's try displaying hello. So I think it will be displayed there. Oh, it's not getting displayed. Yeah, let's say actions. Say actions. No, it's not getting displayed. Okay, let's just say something here. Where it is getting displayed? It's not getting displayed anywhere. So this is not really the thing that I want. Okay. Okay, let's just see. Add buttons, table row, angular material, right? Buttons, table. Yep, it's the same table he's using. Add the cell column definition, mat header, cell def for the mat headers. Okay. That's what I've been doing. Okay. I just want to add that in column diff actions. You refer to the column actions which should be included in the block. Yep, I did do that. So I think that's the same thing we've been doing, right? Yeah, it's the same thing we've been doing. Maybe let's just test it. Oh, it's getting displayed now. Nice. So yeah, nice, good. Let's just take this actions out because we don't need that. What did we do? Oh, I think we did the let element. Yeah, element. I think element refers to each element and row refers to each row. Yeah, I think we did let element. So if I'm gonna put let element here, I think it will not be displayed. Probably. Actually, it is. It is being displayed. Nice. Then what bit did we do? Add header cell def. Ooh, we missed this line. Yep, we missed this line. Okay, nice. Now we can add buttons here. Actually, I'm going to add icons instead of buttons. Let's quickly go and get the icons. Okay, not that. Let's go to icon right here. Yep, icon right here. Let's go to API. Let's get these icons. So let's go to angular module.ts. No, app module.ts. Let's put this right here. There. Let's put this right here, and let's get this mat icon module. Right? Yep. Let's get this mat icon module. Can I find mat icon module? What? Cannot find mat icon module. This here. Oh, I've already. Oh shit! Sorry. I think I've already got the mat icon, so that's why. Yep, it's already there. It's my bad. So let's just go to component.html. It's for edit. Let me add this as mat icon button. Mat icon button. Let me give the color as not that. Let me give the color as accent. So here, let me add a mat icon. Edit. Right. Let's see. Just okay. I have to copy this. I'm doing it in the wrong table where there is no data. So nice. It's nice and smooth. I don't like this mat icon button. Maybe mat button. Probably. It's nice and smooth right here. Nice, good. So let's just add another button. It's gonna be accent is 1. It's gonna be delete. Yep, nice. We got 2 nice icons right here. Okay, let's go. So another thing that I want to do is I want to add a plus icon right to the next to the table title here, so just do those. So manage your to-dos. Okay, class 12 to do. Maybe let's just wait. Should I have this? Okay, I have an idea. Instead of this thing right here, I'm gonna add a button here. Out of this mat header, I'm gonna have a button. It's gonna say add. Yep. So here we're gonna add it to, right? So it's gonna have a primary accent. Yep. So we're gonna add it right there. Nice. So let's just copy this. fully. Let's just copy this fully. Copy this fully. Let's just go down. Let's go down. Let's just add this here, you know, so that it's gonna be displayed. Right. Nice. Now let's just code for adding a to-do. So let's just create a component for which we'll be adding a to-do. So let's just create it quickly. So nggc let's just have this components add to do. Let's say add to do. Okay. Let create. Let's just wait till created. I'm gonna drink some water. Yep, creates it. We'll just create update to do. Update to do. Yep. True, and at last, let's just create delete to do component. To do. Yep. Okay, we have these things right here. So let's just populate them. So it is. Let's just go to add to do .html. Nope. We are going to use a material dialog for this, you know. So let's just go to dialog. What is that dialog thingy? Yep, it's here. So this is a simple dialog, you know. It's just gonna pop like this. So yeah, just import it first. Okay, let's go to add to do app.module.ts. Let's just 3 BHK villa. What's the 3 BHK villa? Yep, we are building a to-do app. Sala's areas. We are building a to-do app using Angular and Node.js, a simple to-do app. You can use this command app to know what we are building right now. Just use the command exclamation app. And welcome to the stream, Sala. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the stream. So yep, so just copy this. Let's just go here. Let's just paste it right here, and let's just this that dialog module right here. So yeah, nice. So let's just do it. Now let's go to add to do component.html. Okay, just, you know, go to dialogs. Just go to examples right here. Dialog. It's gonna be blah blah blah. Let's just not ts. Just copy this thing right here. Just copy this. Holy shit! It's so big. But I'm gonna delete most of it, so it doesn't matter. So this, I don't need any of this in the Add Dialog content. I'm just gonna delete it. So yeah, so these options will be This is cancel. Nice, it's gonna close. So these things it's gonna have, this is gonna be add to do right here. So yeah, so here we're gonna put a form. So open a form tag. We're gonna add a form here. Maybe let's go to register component.html. Let's just copy most of the content here because it's gonna be the same thing. So maybe copy till here. So let's go there. Let's go to add to do.html. Paste that here. I'm gonna close the form. Yep, nice. Okay, we'll just delete this thing. So yeah, so what are the things we need for adding it to do? We need a title, right? So this is gonna be a title right here. We will create this form values, so no issues. This is gonna be form values dot title, and this name is gonna be title, and this is gonna be title 2, and this is gonna be title. Yep, title. Nice. Okay, now let's just copy this thing. For description, we're gonna send title, description, and what else we are gonna send to create it to. Let's just see. Let's just see what are we gonna send for creating it to do. Just title and description. Yes, it just populates everything itself. Nice, good. Okay, so this is gonna be good. So yeah, so here placeholder is gonna be title, right? Yes, nice. This is gonna be description. It's gonna be description right here. So this is gonna be description 2. Let's copy this description. Let's just do that, just paste it. Nice. Now here we're gonna say title is required. And here it's not required. Description is not required. Description is optional, right? This is required. So we are going to create a thing called form values. So let's just add a click here. You're gonna click it. It's gonna say on click add, right? And ng form. So we'll say here disabled equal to form dot valid. It's gonna say that. So we are gonna say this. Click add. Let's just go to add to do component.ts. Let's create a form value here. Form values. It will be an object of title and description. Description. Nice. Now you have to create that method. So on click add, it's gonna return nothing. Nice. Now let's save this. Okay, now we have to open this dialog. So let's just go to home component.ts. We have to import a mat dialog here. So private dialog is mat dialog. Yeah. Now let's just create a method. Open add dialog. So here what are we going to do is we need to open this dot dialog dot open. We just have to give the component name, which is a mat dialog. So this is add to do component. Yep. So let's just see whether this works. Just go here. Okay, wait, it will not work. We have to give this here. So where's the button? Where's the button? It's here. So we're gonna give a click to this. Click equal to add dialog. Right. So let's just copy this. Just copy this. Let's just copy it. Let's just paste it here too. On this thing right here. Yes. Now, if you're gonna click this, it's gonna open a dialog, right? Nice. Now when I click this, it's gonna say add to do. Nice. But the description, it should actually be a select type. So let's go there. Add to do dot component dot html. This is not an input type. This is a text area. Text area. And we need to close the text area right here. So yep, it's gonna be good now. So let's just go there. It's gonna refresh itself. Let's just click it. Yep, nice, perfect. So if I'm gonna type something, it's gonna say add to do. Nice. But if I'm gonna say cancel, it's gonna go back. Nice. So let's go to to do service. Go to to do service. This is a to do service. We don't have a to do service yet. No, we do have a to do service. Oh, it's home service. Yeah. Sorry, I named it wrongly into home service. So yeah, we're going to add to do right here. So we're just going to add to do right here. It's gonna return us an observable of to do. So return, we will be getting title and description right here. We'll be getting the form values. No. So to do, so this is gonna be any type. So this dot http dot post, and let's open the tilde symbol. We're gonna have URL right here, comma, URL right here, and slash to do. We are gonna have add, right? Yeah. And the value here is we're gonna spread the to do. Right? We are going to get a to do response back. Perfect. So let's just go to add to do component.ps. Let's just get the constructor here. Private service. This service. What service? Home service. So yeah, and I'm going to get this ref. So private dialog ref. This is going to give me the dialog ref of my own component. So I'm going to give add dialog ref. So I'm going to pass add to the component. This is going to give the ref, so I can close it manually without having a button. So on click add, what I'm going to do is this dot service dot add to do. I'm going to pass it the form values right here. Dot subscribe to it, and I'm going to get the data. Log the data. And let's see. I'm going to have a private snack bar to give the message to the user. Private snack bar. So, and yeah, after successful login, let's console log the error if there's any. So log the error. I have to give a comma. So yeah, next after that, let's just go here and say this dot snack bar dot open. Not that. Yeah, this one open. Let's just say to do created successfully, right? there's no actions, vertical position is top, and yes, and we have to give the duration. Don't forget the duration. To give the duration, it's gonna be this top. Yep, it's a string, and we're gonna give the duration right here. It's gonna be 2 seconds, right? Thank you, Soumya. Actually, we are going to finish. We'll finish in half an hour more. So, yeah. So, yeah, this testnet button open to create it successfully. This thing, vertical position is top, duration, and after this, we'll just close the dialog. Restore dialog ref dot close. Yeah. After that, we'll close it. And after we close this, let's just go to home component.ts. So here, yep, this not home component. We have to go to home component.ts, not service. So yeah, this dialog, we can get a dialog for this. We just say const dialog ref equal to restore dialog open. It will give the dialog ref of this component. So I can really say dialog ref dot on close dot after closed to closed dot subscribe. I can just call this get all to create all to do method. So that after every time they subscribe, we are getting the data from the backend, and we'll add the data. That's how it works. So let's just try this. So title, let's give testing, description, testing. It's not fun, really isn't. Yep, to do created successfully, and it's here. Nice. Now even if I refresh it, it's gonna be here, right? So this is not completed to dos and this is completed to dos. We have to add the headings to that. It's really simple, right? You just have to be careful when you type. So yeah, home component.html, you just go here, we just say here before this, we just say h3, we're gonna say completed to dos. Let's just copy that. Let's go here. Let's just say, oh, I just messed it up. This is completed to dos. So this is gonna be not non-completed to dos. Completed to dos. Completed to dos, or maybe unfinished to dos. Yeah. Who cares about grammar? Non-completed to dos. Yep. Now add is working perfectly. Let's add another one without title. Add to do. Yep, it's adding perfectly. Now cannot add a to do without a title. Nice, perfect. Yep. So next we're going to update edit a to do and delete a to do. It's pretty easy, it's really easy, trust me. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go to add to do.html, copy this. Okay, this is not install Angular. Add to do, right? So what I'm going to do is we're just going to get all these things. We're just going to go to update to do, right? Yeah, it's right here. To code basically. Yep, Ria is right. I love to code basically. Sometimes I even code for the whole night. I start by 10 o'clock and I go till 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. So this is not a big deal for me if you're going to go, like if you have good interest in this, Vignesh 35, thank you for the follow. Vignesh, thank you, appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, I just pasted right here. So for update, what the things are we sending? We are going to update title description and complete it, right? We just have to add one more form field, which is a select. It's not a select, it's a checkbox. So let's see Angular checkbox, right? Let's just go and see Angular checkbox, material checkbox. Material checkbox. Here it is. Checkbox Angular material. Okay, here it is. My checkbox, just this. Let's just take it. Okay, mat label. This is okay. Now this one, I'm just gonna copy this. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm just gonna copy this. So yeah, this thing right here, I'm just gonna remove this. So yeah, let's just remove it. Let's just copy this thing, you know. So let's just do that. I think yeah, I have to import my checkbox. That's right. So let's go to app module.ts. Just import the match checkbox right here. Oh, that table is still in my head, man. We got stuck in the table for so long. I hate that. For a simple spelling mistake, we just got stuck in the table for so long. That's bad. So we're going to get a match checkbox module right here. So let's just save it. Now let's go to update to do component.html, right? Yep, it's right here. So yeah, this thing right here. So I just have to give this example full width, you know, so that it'll be nice. So let's just see that example full width. Let's just go to input. Let's just take this, go to CSS, example full width. Let's just copy this thing. Let's just go to update to do component.css and paste this. Just go to update to component. I'll just go to add to do component.css and paste this thing right here. Yep, nice. So example margin, we don't need that class right here. So just take this. Let's just take off this thing and yeah, checkbox. Okay, we can give an engine model for this too. Most probably, I think. Engine model equal to form values dot is completed. Values dot is completed. Nice. So yeah, here is completed. It's completed. So the thing is, it's not gonna be form values though. It's gonna be the to do, which will be receiving from the like another component. So we'll just add to do to this, you know. So yeah, disabled. Yes, it's nice. I think it's good. So this is not on click add, this is on click update and bad. No, if you're gonna code regularly and if you get interest in this, it's not unbearable though. You can do this for whichever you want. On click update. So this one will be update to do probably. So yeah, this is gonna be update to do. So yep. Now let's just go to update to do component.ts. Update to do component.ts. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we are gonna inject some data here, you know. This I will tell about this inject. Now when we are opening a dialog, we can pass data to those dialog. So for getting the dialog data, we have to add this inject right here. So we should say public, maybe private data will be any. Let's add a form here. No, let's add a to do right here. To do right here. It's gonna be of type to do. So this constructor, we're gonna say this dot to do equal to data dot to do. Nice. So get component.html. On click update, I have to do that. Let's go here. Okay, I've been learning Angular since last year. Since the first lockdown, I was learning Angular. Angular was my first framework that I learned. Next, I learned React. Then I learned Django. So I know 3 frameworks for front end, and I think Django is a back end framework, but Django can be like integrated with the front end too. So yeah, and for back end I know Node, Spring Boot, and DRF, Django REST framework. All these things I learned during lockdown only. I was pretty bored, so that's why. Yeah, that's why. The time, I don't really see the time when I'm learning or developing. The thing is, if you were here before, I got stuck in an error, but the error is a spelling mistake. But I got stuck in the error for like 30 minutes or something. I was googling for the error. I was seeing some YouTube videos, but the thing is, it was a silly spelling mistake, So yeah, it's just like that. You just have to have interest, So that's the thing. The interest is important, and you should not give up if you see any errors. Like if you can't solve it for more than an hour or so, just close that. Do something that you like. Listen to songs, or write something or read something. Then just come back. You'll get it most probably. If you want to learn, just spend 4 hours a day, most probably 4 or 5 hours a day. Yep, that should do. Aravind, பெரிய பாரு நீ இந்த மாதிரிலாம் மெசேஜ் அனுப்பிச்சேன்னு வச்சுக்கோ, பாட் உன்னை பேன் பண்ணிடும். You got a fan on your mic? No man, my mic is a very cheap one. Sorry about that. It's not a fan though. I just have to buy a new mic. I'm a new streamer though, so that's why I don't have a cam. I need to buy a new cam, and I need to buy a new mic though. So sorry about that. And thanks for being here, Gorilla Killer. Thanks for the support. Welcome to my stream, man. Welcome. We are just building a to-do app with Angular and Node.js. Yep. Let's continue. So this dot to do equal to data dot to do. And thanks for the follow, Gorilla Killer. Thank you. I really appreciate the support, man. Thank you. So yeah, we're just getting the to do right here. So let's just create on update click. So yep. So I don't think on click update. Sorry, it's not on update click. So it's on click update. So yeah, I'm just taking a break from working on Angular app. Nice man. Where are you from? I'm from India. Where are you from? On click update. Nice. So let's just get the data. Most probably let's just get the data. So let's just go to UK. Nice man. Nice. Thanks for being here. Welcome to the stream. Turn on live notifications to know when I'm going live, man. I'll be developing different applications using Angular, React, and Django. So yeah, maybe if you're interested, maybe turn on live notifications. Nice. Thank you, man. Thank you for being here. So yeah, let's just go to home component.ts. So yeah, let's just open update dialog here. Just copy this, go here, rename this as update dialog. So yep, this is gonna take a parameter. It's gonna take a to do of type to do. So this is gonna open to do component. It's gonna open update to do component right here. So yeah, nice. So we have to pass the data right here. So to passing a data for a material dialog, you can just say data key here, and you can just pass to do as to do. Okay, nice. So let's just go to home component.html. Let's just hook this up for edit. Just right here, right, edit. Yep, it's just right here. I'm gonna click this. Row columns. I need to get the index though. Let's see how to get the index. Get index of row, angular material table. Okay, match cell def. Let element equal to index plus 1. Nice. Get index of row and angular material. Right. So yep. Match cell def. I have to see where match cell def is. Yep, it's here, it's right here. So here I have to give the index. So yeah, let I equal to index. Yeah, let I equal to index, and now I can get the index, right? Yep, now I can get the index. So let's go to home component.ts. Here I'm going to get the index though, not and let me get another variable. It's completed. That's gonna be of type boolean. Now this data that I'm gonna pass, let's just take it. Okay, let's just do this thing here. If it's completed right here, you know, if it's completed, what we're gonna do is gonna take this dot to do. Just say let to do. Say let to do. You know, so to do equal to this dot completed to do's of I. That's it. It's of type number, right? That's it. Else it's not completed, so we're just gonna say to do equal to this dot not completed to do's of I, right? So we're just gonna pass those to do. So let's just go to the home component.html right here. Just say where is the edit button? Let's just copy this. Let's copy this right here. Let's just add it here. Row columns, split columns, and smart row div. Here it is, match cell def. So yeah, I have to get the row. No. Match cell def is right here. That's what I remember. Let I equal to index. right there. So but there, let's just paste it. And here what I'm gonna do is on click here I'm gonna do update, open update dialog, then I'm gonna send this, and then I'm gonna send this completed. No, it's false. So let's just actually this is true though. This is true. This is completed to do. So let's just go up right here. After match cell diff, let's add the index. Let I is index, I equal to index, sorry. This is assigning the variable right here. So on click we're going to do open update dialog, and we're going to say I comma false. These are not updated, right? So let's just go to home component and check whether everything is good. .ts, I'm just sending I, it's completed. So just checking this, passing this, updating, just opening the update to do component. Okay, let's just test this. Just refresh it again once more. Let's just test this. Okay, we have an error here though. Just see. Cannot read property title of undefined. Yep, I don't think the rows passed correctly though. Let's just see. Let's just console log I here. Let's just remove all this for now. And after all this, let's just console log to do. Okay. It is good. Okay, it's coming good, but so completed to do for 5. Good. It's completed is true. Getting this dot completed to do's of I. So completed to do's is an array, right? Okay, let's just see. Do's dot. So this dot to do right here. So why is this undefined? Okay, I'm not. Let's just click this. It's undefined. Don't know why it is undefined. Let's just completed to do's, which is completed. Okay, am I passing these completed right? HTML. This is completed as false, right? Yeah, it's completed as false. So it will be taken from the not completed array. So let's just go to the home component.ts. Not completed to do's. Yeah. So just log this, log I, whether it's coming there, to see whether it's coming there, right? So yeah, yep, it is coming there though. This dot not completed to do's of I. Okay, let's see. Let's click this again. It's undefined. Let's just console log this dot not completed to do's. Just click this. What? Why does this? This dot not completed to do is empty. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. Okay, it is gonna be empty. We have to assign the data here though. Yep, we have to assign it here too. Sorry, my bad. This dot completed to do is equal to data dot completed, because we're using table though, so that's why this. Maybe we can pass the element itself. Let's just see. Instead of getting this, maybe we can pass the element itself. Index yield. Let row. Math cell diff. Let row. Okay, let's pass the row itself and see what is inside the row. See row itself and see what's inside the row. From component dot ts. Just go here. Let's just say it's any. It's not a number. Say it's any. Let's just console log dot high. Just see. Let's click this. Yep, it's gonna give me the whole thing, man. Nice. Okay, it's gonna be of type to do. This is, we don't need all this. Let's just all this and just do this. Good. Control K, incoming. Let's just save this. It's not an I, it's to do. Nice. Now let's see whether it's working. It should work now. Let's just click update to do. Yep, it's working. I'm starving here, and title is not working though. Let's see. Add form field must have a form field control. I think it's a checkbox that making the. Yep, I think it's a checkbox that's making the problem right there. Let's see what's happening. Component.html. So add form field right here. Let's just comment this out maybe, and just try this again. Yep, it's working correctly and perfectly. So this is the problem though. So maybe we don't need a mat form field checkbox for that. Maybe we just need this checkbox. Let's see how this works though. Gmodal is used within a form tag. Whether the name attribute must be set. Yep. When you set the name attribute, name will be this completed. Don't worry, I'll be setting the name attribute so that you won't bug me with those errors. Nice. Pakka. Perfect. Because it's not completed, so it's not completed, Nice. It's perfect. Let's cancel it. Let's go here. Perfect. Now let's just get the values and let's just update it. Click update. Let's go to service on service.ts. Let's go here. It will be update to do, I think. Yep, it's gonna be an update to do. It's gonna return the updated to do for me. It's gonna return updated to do for me. And I'm just gonna have to pass a to do ID too. So yeah. It's gonna be an observable. It's gonna be an observable of to do. See next return this dot http dot put post. It's going to be a put, and this is going to give me a to do response. Give me a to do not to do response. It's going to give me a to do. Next, let's see. This dot URL, slash update. I'm gonna spread the to do right here. Nice, good. Next, let's go to update to do, to update to do component.html. Not HTML. Let's go to update component.ts right here. And click update. We're gonna get two things right here. We're gonna get private service. This it's gonna be of type. It's gonna be of type home service and private. But snack bar. It's gonna be of mat snack bar. Nice. Let's go. Now, what we're gonna do is, on click update, just gonna call this dot this dot service dot update to do dot subscribe. We're gonna be console logging the data. Yep, console logging the data, and this is gonna be error, right? So nice. Yeah, we need one argument for this, so we're gonna send to do. Nice. So yeah, nice. So yeah, we're gonna be console logging the error. Pretty good, pretty good. So now we have to make a slight change in the service though. Let's just do that, because it actually accepts to-do ID, but the thing is we are sending the to-do ID as slash underscore ID, so we just have to change it. It's easy though. Let's just do that. Instead of spreading it like this, we're just gonna say title is to do dot, this is gonna be of type to do, so that it will know. So to do dot title, and description will be description. It's gonna be to do dot description, and to do ID is gonna be to do dot ID, and is completed. It's gonna be to do dot is completed, right? Nice. Okay, now just go there, we just open the console. Okay, let's just hope this works. So just do this, just say I am eating, right? So let's do this, completed. Let's say wait to do. Nice. See, it's here in the completed to dos. Let's just move one more there, just say it's completed, did to do. Yep, perfect, it's here. Nice. But we forgot to put the snack bar though, so let's just do it right here. To do component.ts. So just consoling the data, just have the snack bar to do something. Yeah, snack bar dot open, say to do updated successfully. Nice. Now it's not gonna be any actions. We're gonna set the vertical position to top right here, and we're gonna do duration of 2 seconds, right? Okay, nice. Let's just see again. Let's just add this to completed. Date to do, change how to do updated successfully. Let's just add this. You cannot just see this one. Okay, wait. Yep, the thing is, I think I did not update that table though. Just do that. Component.html, let's go to the another table. Yep, I don't think I updated this one, so instead of sending index I have to send a row. send the row, so yeah, let's just do that right now. Update. Yep, it's doing everything. Let's just update this, update to do. It's gonna go on top. Nice, very nice. So let's just implement this delete. Let's just give a pipe though, maybe for this date. Let us give a pipe for this date, whether it's working or not. Just give and see. Yep, it's working. So let's just give a pipe here too. So this pipes are Angular built-in pipes, so these are gonna transform the data. Like if you're gonna give uppercase, it's gonna transform all the data into a block letters, and if you're gonna give title case, it's gonna transform only the first letter of the string to the uppercase. So these are those are built-in pipes. If you want to know more about built-in pipes, you can search in the Angular material, in the Angular documentation. I can show you here. Angular pipes. So here it is, transforming data with pipes. So you can see everything here. Using a pipe and a template, transforming data with pipes, example formatting date, everything. You can see it right here. We're almost done with our app. We just have to do with delete to dos. So let's just create a route for it. Go to task route. Let's add a function for this, for delete. Const delete to do. Sorry for spelling mistakes. Let's go here. It's gonna get a request, it's gonna get a response, it's gonna get const to do id, to do id from the request dot. Actually no, because elite request do not have a body, so it's gonna be getting from the params request dot params. Let's just see how to get parameters. Node request dot params in Node.js. Express routing, express.js here. Right here, so it's gonna say request.send, request.send. Okay, this is bullshit. This has nothing. This thing has nothing. Request.params properties right here. Just see query and request.params, request.query my param. Okay, params is right here. So let's just do that. Request.params dot to do id, like that. So now this is gonna be an async function because we're going to do database stuffs right here. So let's just do that. Let's just come here. Let's just say try catch. Yep. And go here. Let's say const deleted to do equal to await. Await to do dot. Is that a delete method? Yep. Delete one. And id is gonna be to do id. Nice. Now we're going to send. Let's dot send, not send. Let's dot status is 200 success, and dot JSON, we're going to send the deleted to do, right? Nice. If there is any error, we're gonna console log the error first. Yep, console log the error, and we're gonna send the internal server error response, and we're gonna say something went wrong. So this is gonna be that. So let's just do this, copy this up, let's just put router.delete here, delete, and it's gonna be delete, and this is gonna be delete to do right here. Okay, let's let the server restart though. Let it restart. Let's go to home component here. Let's go to the service, home service here, right here, service.ts. So right here, service.ts. let's go here, let's say we're going to delete a to do. So we're gonna get a to do ID. It's gonna be of type string though. It's gonna return an observable of to do. Nice. So maybe we just copy this thing, maybe. Yep, copy this right here. We're just gonna get a to do right here. It's gonna be a delete request. Yep, and it's gonna be / delete. But the thing is, I have to get the request params here too, so I'm gonna put delete here. It's gonna be to do ID right here. See, that's how you get a param. So yeah, this is this. So this is the one we are getting here right here. So yeah, so let's just go to home service, delete / let's append another $symbol right here. Let's say to do ID, right? Let's just do this. Let's just add an enter here, maybe. Now let's just go to delete to do component.html. Just delete this. Okay, let's just go to update to do component. Just copy all of this. Next, go to delete to do component.html, and right here, let's just do something. Let's just add this title as delete to do, right? And I don't want any of these things right here. Are you sure you want to delete this to do? So cancel is gonna be here, and there is no disable for this button, and click is on click delete, and this one's gonna be yes. So let's go to delete to do component.ts, so yeah, on click delete, it's gonna be of type void. So here, let's just create a service right here, and it's gonna be hot service. No, it's gonna be home service. Yep, and it's gonna be private snack bar, and it's gonna be mac snack bar. Yep, nice. Okay, now here I'm gonna call that function this start. Well, the thing is I have to get a data from here, so I'll be getting this inject thing. So inject add dialog and dialog data right here. So it's gonna be private data, and it's gonna be any. So yep, here let's be to do id string. So here let's get the data. So to do id equal to data dot to do id, right? So I'm gonna pass this dot service dot delete to do. I'm gonna pass to do id for this and subscribe, and I'm gonna see the data that it's giving me. Console log data, and here if there is any error I'm gonna say console.log error, and after this I'm gonna say this dot snack bar dot open. It's gonna be the smallest right here. Yeah, it's gonna be smallest right here. It's gonna say it's open. It's gonna say deleted successfully, and I'm gonna ask the user to close this because he deleted the to do and I don't like that. Go position top. There's no duration for this thing. Nice. And after this we might need to close the, so yeah, private with dialog ref equal to add dialog ref, and it's gonna be delete to the component, and after all this dot dialog ref dot close. Nice. Maybe I don't know if I did this in update to do. No, I did not. Shit. So let's do that. So private dialog ref, it will be add dialog ref of update to the component. So here after all this I want to say this dot dialog ref dot close. That's it. Let's go to update to the component.html. There's a thing there, that's why it's closing. It should not be this, and CDK focus should not be here. Let's go to delete to do component.html and remove this. That's why it's closing on its own. If there is any error we should close it on its own. So that's why I'm doing this. Let's do this. Yep. So let's just open it. Okay, let's go to home component.ts. let's copy this, say open delete dialog. Yeah, I'm gonna say to do id to do dot id. Nice. And I'm gonna open delete to do component. Yep. So there's no is completed for this. Let's take this off. Nice. Okay, let's just go to home component.html. Where is the delete? It's right here. It's not there though. It's right here. We're gonna say click, open delete dialog. We're gonna say row. Just gonna copy this, which is gonna go down. Yep, which is gonna go down. Just gonna go down there. Just gonna say this right here. Let's just do that. Let's go here. Let's just close all these things so that we'll get space for our app. Just close all this. Yep, nice. Let's just close this. Let's just refresh. Let's go to the console. Just click delete. It says I show on delete. I can cancel. It's not doing anything. Just I'm saying delete. I'm saying yes. Deleted successfully, but it's not deleting it. It's not deleting it. So let's just go to the task route here, right here. Let's just, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? It's gonna be undefined. So because there is no object there, it's just the, what to say, it's just a value. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna say request.parameter. That's the issue. So let's just refresh it. So let's just try it again. Say yes. Yep, to do is deleted successfully. Let's just delete this to do again. Say yes, it's deleted successfully. Perfect. Perfect. So just add a to do. Say I am completed to do. I am happy. Add to do added successfully. Let's update. Did we complete? Yes, we have completed it. So it goes down. Testing is not fun. Yes, it is not fun. Deleting it. Yep. So this is the basic to-do app we are talking about. So we did complete our to-do app. So let's just remove this icon right here because that icon is doing nothing. So let's go here. Let's go to, oh no, not this. Let's go to component.html. Let's go to header component.html. Let's just remove this person thingy right here. Yeah, yes, just removed it. Now let's just test it. Let's just test this thing completely. We might had to some tweaks though, because this thing, so yeah, let's just test this app completely. So let's just log out is successful. If I go to home, it's not gonna go. Okay, let's just register a new account. I'm just gonna say Bharat 7. I'm gonna create my password. Just gonna create my password. Just gonna say my email though. So I'm just gonna say register. It's gonna say registration successful. Please log in to continue. So I'm just gonna say the same Bharat not 7, but I'm gonna put my password wrong, some gibberish. So I'm just gonna log in. It says username or password is wrong. So let's just say msthoni.7. That's my password. Just log in. Successful. Welcome to to-do app. Close. Let's just add a to-do. Title. Testing. So added to do. It's added. It's on June 18, 2021. Nice. description title is added. Let's just update it. Testing done. Testing successful. It's completed. Yes, it is completed. So just update to do. Yep, it's updated. Let's just delete this to do. It's deleted. And let's log out. Yep. So yes guys, the app is now complete. It's complete. It's fully complete. It's been a great journey, you know. I think it has taken 7.5 hours. No, I mean it's taken 8 hours though. Last night I was streaming for 3.5 hours, and now it's 4.5 hours. We've taken 8 hours to complete this simple app. It's not good though, but still we're there, you know. It's not still perfect, but still we are there. We just finished the app that's ready for production, and we can, you know, we can deploy it. So maybe we'll deploy it on the next stream. The stream will be saved in my profile though, and the code will be on GitHub, so don't worry. So yep, so let's just stop everything. Just close this. I'm gonna close this.